Yeah, top of it, top of it. Yeah, Kevin Samuels is on tonight, and the title of his thing is "You Can't Turn a Hoe into a Housewife, but you can turn a white house into a hoe." Shouts out to Don Tripp out of Memphis 10 for that bar. I told you guys previously the dangers of women. I told y'all previously about the dangers of revealing your sexual body count. Now he goes to say that wait a minute, I'm gonna let him tell you.
hits hits the hits the spreadsheet at 6 months. So if you're a woman and you lost your virginity at age 18, which is late, it's really late. But let's just say 16, like most. 16, and you have one new partner every 6 months. 16, that means a woman can get out of high school. Many women are getting out of high school with bodies in the double digits. But let's say you're a late bloomer and you started hooking up,
Fair use.
doing whatever in college. Relationships are on the downslope because because of the whole golden pea syndrome. It's not uncommon for women to I've heard women on panels talking about having 3 partners a month and saying that is what was it? What was that craziness I heard? 3 partners didn't have their cycle, and as though their cycle was going to reset the environment of some sort.
Fair use.
Ladies, what do you think is going on? The question is, how many bodies exclude you from housewife? Housewife is the woman who after marriage doesn't want to have to work to pay significant bills. Housewife is the woman who doesn't want to be responsible.
See, Brother Ray got the answers for you. Now he said that stuff, and he said that, and really you can get out of more than 10, obviously. But we're gonna set that to the side. And what this message is today is that you have these Blakes, these Henry, turned Johns and Marks, wanting to become wanting to become husbands. Once those Henrys get humbled, then they want to be husbands. Once Blake turned busted, then you want to be a husband. Well, brother, what do you mean? Well, these men who complain about women's bodies, how many people they done had sex with, they don't want to become husbands until they're not popping anymore. When the fish stop biting on their hook. But see, these Henrys and Blakes turn Johns and Marks. When I say John, I'm talking about the John in the prostitution sense. That means you're buying sex. Mark in the pimping and hoeing. You get set up by a woman who's going to take you for all your money to give it to a pimp. And so the moment a man gets humbled, the moment that his testosterone gets low, he starts suffering from erectile dysfunction, from high blood pressure and diabetes. Then he wants to consider marriage. But all of a sudden, in high school, you start having sex in high school, and then you continue on through college. All of a sudden now, whatever money bodies that you have, that disqualifies a woman from being a housewife or a wife, period. Forget the housewife. Housewives are pretty much done. In this era, you have women out there who's valuing their education, whose parents are telling them to go to school and get an education so you can be a asset to a man. And men, if the women like you like that, they're willing to get a job, use their degree to take the pressure off you so you both can build and live your dreams with each other. Forget the housewife. Now, if the bodies are a problem for you, then then by all means, you're not going to have a woman. Unless you get a woman who look like she ain't got that many bodies. You can look at her and tell, well, there ain't too many dudes been trying to have sex with her. Because don't nobody want something that nobody else wants. The dude who ain't got no women and look like he ain't got no women, nobody want that man. He may be a swell guy. He may be a high earner. He may be all these things, but if he look like he has no woman, if he looks like nobody in the world wants him, he will continue not to have a woman. And men do the same thing with women. If a woman looks like she has nobodies, and I can see the name, she gonna continue to be by herself. So men can play this charade if they want to. I told y'all in the previous video, if a man is insecure, is not secure within himself, and asks you that question, how many bodies have you had? That's a sign of insecurity. And if you start with insecurity, the relationship going to end off the insecurity of the man. But ladies, stop asking, because then too, men get absurd by saying, when the last time you had sex? I don't know why women ask that question. When the last time you had sex? I know why they ask that question. Because they want to see whether if you're a hoe or not. If you got principles or not. What are you doing with them? Because if you had, and see people that, man, why you ask that question? Why y'all ask? If there's no insecurities going on, because both of these are character questions. When was the last time a man had sex? Because men are known, if you look worth a damn, then you're going to be having sex with a woman. And if a woman that's worth a damn, she's going to be looking to have sex with the man. Nobody, the question never is when the last time a woman had sex. We don't care. Our insecurity is if his dick is bigger than ours. That's it. Anything else? Anything else don't even matter. Is your dick bigger than ours? If y'all been having sex, with dudes, I don't get into dick size, and I don't, if y'all been having sex with dudes who want hard, his dick is about as big as the tip of my thumb, dudes ain't worried about nothing. Dudes ain't worried about nothing. Now, if you go and I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna even put that out there. I ain't even put that out there. That's all dudes worried about. And with women, hey man, if when the last time you did something, well, brother's gonna say a month. Brother's gonna say 6 weeks. Brother's gonna say 3 weeks. Brothers, see, women and brothers, let me tell you something. Women ain't gonna tell you how many bodies they had. They may tell you how many boyfriends they had. They ain't gonna tell you how many bodies they had. But then you ain't gonna tell them how many hoes you done had either. You ain't gonna tell them you came to Memphis and went down on Lamont, got you one. You hit up Liz Crawl and got you one. You hit up Mega Personals and got you one. You ain't gonna even count that. You got a fleshlight. You got a $2,500 sex doll. You ain't gonna tell these women that. So I say again, and this is the kind of move, and this is not the move you off your center or your square or nothing like that. This is to get past the bullshit. Get past the bullshit. Why? Because it don't matter. It don't matter. I saw a video. Well, she got laid right before she went on a date. Well, I hope dude wasn't expecting sex. I used to tell guys back in the day all the time, man, you need to jack off before you go. If you really go on a date with a chick and you really like her, you need to jack off. Why is that? Because you can be yourself. You already got your nut. I already got it. Got you a good one. You straight. You relaxed. The tension up off you. And if you just so happen that she gave you some, you already on nut number 2, and you can go in, you can clown and give her some work. That way you get a call back. So again, enjoy your show. Go back and forth with it. Housewives, that shit there, so don't even worry about it. And let me say this. For modern women, and mainly for modern women, for this conversation. If you ain't got no kids, you ain't married, you pay your own bills. Now, you go back to my previous videos, you can see what I think about traditional marriages and relationships and things of that nature. If you're not looking for none of that, you can keep on being sexual. You can pretty much have as much sexual freedom as you want to. It's just you. You ain't got to answer to nobody. You ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to worry about nobody disrespecting you as a woman. None of that. Because to individuals who really know what's up, man, what you did with another man ain't got nothing to do with what you do with the new guy. They got, and what I did with another woman, or what a man does with another woman, has no bearing on what he gonna do to you, unless he's abusive. So with that being said, enjoy your show. Let me see where he's at in his show, so I can sign off and call him one. Let me see here.
Single woman gets better. Get to it.
Okay, sorry for stuttering. I think honestly, it's because this will not reflect the majority of your the people that watch.
How do they get better? How?
Okay, it's when they are religious, when they have religion.
See, again, hey, how I get better? It don't. Why would it get better? If it gets better, then he's back being a subpar or nobody as an image consultant. But anyway, now that's and also before I wrap it up, I will be going live on Thursday. And it has to deal with the concept of black men's kryptonite being responsibility. Look out for that. Enjoy your show. Thanks for y'all time. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Have you haven't subscribed? I'm getting return viewers. So as long as you return the viewing the content, if you don't mind, subscribe. I'm very inactive on my comments. So if you got a disagreement or agreement or whatever the case may be, hate, trolling, I'm with the shits. As you can already tell, I'm with the shits. So you come on, whatever you come on with, we can have banter back and forth. And if that don't do you some justice. When I go live, come on with the banner. We can have a discussion. We can get into it. We can do whatever you want to do. We're gonna keep it cordial and respectful. All right, guys. Talk to y'all later. Thanks for y'all time.